young lady. How are you?
This is Brother Potts. This is my mom.
That's who you were trying to call.
Yes.
Oh,
Look at
glad
this.
to meet you. Good to see you.
So
That's where the camera is.
Yeah,
Yes,
this is my
how are
job.
you? So good. Look at all your guys' costumes. So great.
Let me find Theo. See if he can hold it.
You were pregnant last time I saw you.
I'll have to go check it out.
Hey, Theo!
Oh, who are you?
Don't remember?
Oh,
You remember Sister Carter? You remember? Hey, Sister Carter. She
how
is.
are you doing?
Good.
My staff.
So fun. This is great.
Her and Brimmy used to come out the house and play.
Okay, well, for him too, he's a cameraman.
They call him the
Let's go see what's going on.
President Crawford. How are you?
Okay.
Did you bring him? Yes, it's not 14, I'm doing fine.
This is President Crawford. This is my mom. This is my dad.
Glad to meet you.
Get you a,
How are you?
okay, get you a bag of money. Well, you don't need money. Bring your folks on in here and get your.
All right. So fun. I love it. This is such a good idea.
Okay, let's go in.
That must be Dad. Hey, we have costumes for you. I hope you're ready to give out some Stars of David because you're our rabbi. Honey, would you go get their costumes out of the kitchen for
In the
them?
corner back there.
How are you? Oh my goodness. I can't believe you're done with your fiction. Oh, bless you. How are you doing? I feel good. How are you doing?
Yeah,
I was in the side board.
It is a little funny, but this is Brother and Sister Carter. Sister Carter's parents. This is Ed Granger.
You better fix them up there, honey.
Okay, could you take care of this for a few
How they
minutes?
go, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they have them all over. This is my dad.
Hi, Dad. I'm Sister Sailor.
So fun. Where's your family?
Well, Rob and Gary had to go to Indiana because his company Christmas party is this weekend also.
Oh, long way away.
Okay, come here, Sister Carter.
So fun. All right. I'm all ready.
You're all ready, okay.
Doug and Selena?
We just talked to them. I hope they come.
You don't know?
You got one over there too.
We got all this stuff.
No, these are just gifts.
So fun. All ready.
Barb and Gary Drake now.
Oh, do they?
Okay. I'm like, what?
What do you got there?
Stars of David. You're supposed to be giving these
I'm
out.
so good.
You copped out, my dear.
What is it?
Everyone's a hole.
He's trading for food.
Oh, right, here's your stuff. Wow.
How are you doing? This is my mom and this is my dad.
I'm trying to hard.
This is one of them too.
Hi. I've met you once before at transfer. Okay. Who are you? I'm Sister Carter. Yes, I know you. I know I have. It's so fun. With Heidi. Yeah. Heidi here? No, I don't know where she's at. Are you home? Are you done with your mission? Yes, these are my parents. So, okay, so you're already gone through your mission? Well, and you yeah.
It's okay. Take the money from the table because if you don't have, are you
excited
excited?
about it? Yeah, it's good. It's going to be good.
That's so much about you.
Oh, I just love it. I'm so excited for you. I love it. How are you doing? I'm good. This is my mom. And this is my dad. This is Sister Benson. They're incredible. Heidi is just working right down the street here at Myers.
Remember to take the food home.
But he goes Monday, he got a bonus. So we're gonna get stay on the But Monday he goes back to his and then we'll start walking without scratches.
Joey's right there. This is my dad. Hi. This is Sister Benson. Sister Bowman. I mean, Sister Bowman. I just looked at. Oh my heavens!
I just,
It's okay. That's okay. Hey, Joey. I like Sister Benson. You remember me? Joey, you're the cutest kid. Are you guys having fun? Good. Good. So where's your mom? Next Friday. Yeah.
say something.
Are you guys driving or flying?
Sing for my family. Sing for him in the camera.
You're on the camera.
Sing, Joey. Doesn't he look like Jonathan? Lady. There's his dad. His brother Conley.
Oh, no. Jimmy Carter.
That's my dad. This is Brother Collie. He's a board mission leader. He was college. Stop and sing the wonderful man who's done all these things. This is Brother Collie. He is the best man. I can have another. So she's one of my favorites. So fun. I'm the Christmas lady with the desserts. That's so funny.
We were talking about you this week. I can't remember who it was.
I need to talk to Brian. Is he at home?
Yeah, calling.
Unless he's at a game tonight, but I can
We need to call him and
382-1175. Yeah, he's got a car and
call
everything.
him.
He probably would come on.
I know, I need to call him.
382-1175.
382-1175. All right.
Who are you?
Eller Atkinson. Eller Davis.
Elvis Smith.
Smith? Oh my goodness. I'm Brother Carter. Sister Carter's father. As we
How long have you lived? Yeah. How long have you lived over? So what's your parents' last name? Bam. Yeah. I know. I know. Where is she at? She's in home right now. This is church. You can't force me to do anything I want. I'll probably about 15 pounds. 15 pounds? Oh my heavens. This is a Crawford's, Dad.
no, they're not. I just left the Crawford.
There's tons of Crawford. Yeah, there's a lot of Crawford. This is like Crawford's capital. It's so great. But
broken shackle weighing and reading a real something's kind of screwy here.
Beaverton. Home of the
How's the business going? Not too bad, not too bad. I'm getting okay, this one's good enough.
How you doing, brother Jones?
A long time no see. How'd you end up back in this area?
With my parents. That's my dad.
Smile. You're okay on camera.
I just got one of those toys, and I haven't had the luxury of doing that. My wife's around here somewhere
Where's the baby?
with my wife.
Thank you. So fun. How are you doing?
I think she's in the mother's lounge.
Good. Are you having fun?
Yeah.
It's the best. There's the best ramps in the whole
Depends on how good you are.
Yeah.
Now, he's been misbehaving.
You look so cute, JC. What are you trying to play pop?
I know.
Oh, wow, look who's here.
How are you doing, Brother Granger?
Good to see you. You're back home now?
No, I'm with my dad and my mom.
Where are you stationed at?
I'm not in my mission.
End of your mission. When do you go home?
Next Friday.
Oh.
He didn't say nothing. Come on.
It's girls back to Utah.
That's not my problem.
Oregon. Oh, that's right. They told me Oregon.
Yeah.
Where you been?
Yeah, don't leave money laying around.
OSU.
Oh, it's right back. Did you like
He's
it?
gonna go steal
I
it.
loved it there.
I wonder if they wore glasses back in the days.
So you'll have a lot to tell, a lot to remember when you get back home.
Yep.
This is your dad?
This is my dad.
I see where you get your height from.
Yep. Get my height from my dad.
So how many in your family?
There's 11 kids. Go get your
11?
parents visiting.
She's on her way. She's on her way home.
Can you believe that? Oh my God.
No.
So you're heading home? Kind of crazy. But good.
Now you got to go home the roundabout way, like up Kirtland.
We're gonna go up to Kirtland, but then
How about Palmyra? You got to go there?
no. We're leaving next Friday. We're going to
I thought I was my parents, but I had the rest home.
Oh, you're different areas? Are you?
Yeah.
I think we're getting pretty
Go down there. For a token.
But make sure they know.
And
On the camera. It's the
if
super
you eat
duper
that one
mission.
bite, I'll give you another one.
It's Sister Carter. So we have to say, it's the super duper missionary.
You're supposed to say
Super duper missionary.
I couldn't tell what you were saying.
super duper missionary.
It's our super duper missionary, Sister
Every time we see Sister Granger, she always yells, it's the super duper missionary.
I don't remember
Oh,
that.
I loved it. I always knew we were by your house, because whenever we would go by or anything, you'd always say, oh, it's the super duper missionary. And then you would sing, I hope they call me on a mission.
Oh, yeah. Who's that other tall missionary sister with you? You're always,
Sister Brimhall.
you're always hugging each other, yeah. I remember one of the elders says, I don't know why you have to hug each other all the time. But you really got along well, didn't you?
Yeah, we did.
Is she home now?
Yes, I'll see her next week.
Oh, will you?
Yeah, so if you want to say hi to her.
Hi, Sister Brimhall. Brimhall, is that right? Sister Brimhall. Uh-huh. Wish you all the best.
But we have one catch is you're going to be married in about 6 months.
No, no, no.
I said that. I was married in 3. No, yeah, 3.
And do you remember, Sister Porter?
Yeah, she's getting married.
She's getting married.
Yeah, we got a invitation.
And you put it on the bulletin board.
Who are you hugging?
Oh, it's good.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it looks so good.
Which one? Did you find him?
Got him out there.
I had all the kids. I'm like, I haven't seen her from names. Last time I saw her, she was so pregnant.
I know.
And like, her baby's huge now.
4 years, yes.
No, the twins.
Until next week, she's got to work.
I know where it's at.
That's like my parents. Did you have 4 under 4?
What?
Did you have 4 kids under 4?
Only once.
Goodbye, I'm glad to see you.
Nice to meet you.
Take care.
Yeah, he's shooting.
I'll bet he runs out of.
We're breaking
Are they what?
Who was that?
Sister Jones.
What?
What's the Cameron's name? Peggy and Gary Cameron.
Yeah?
She served her mission in Spokane.
Spokane.
Spokane, Washington.
Uh-huh.
Isn't she so cute?
The Reader girl said.
Well, if you're good, I'll let you have one. Are you good? What do you want? Here, Renee, eat these up. You hate nuts. I've done them nuts. Chocolate chip. You're hard to talk into something. I'll say a car when you're older.
It was like, wow,
Somebody thinks Ohio is nothing but cornfields, and they have this attitude that, oh, my cousin lives in Cincinnati, you must know him. I'm like, oh, sure, state of it.
You didn't.
She's not feeling good? Well, when will be a better time then? About 3 o'clock? Alright. See you, Chuck.
Well, this is West.
Uh-huh.
And the other one is brand new. You know, like only new a couple of weeks. I can't get the handle on his name.
It's all fun.
I've only, you know, he's only been by maybe 3 times since he's been here. But I had them for dinner just night before last night. And one said, this is the best meal I have ever had. He said, this is like a Thanksgiving dinner. I made everything. I had, you know, chicken and stuffing and the whole everything. So, that was sweet of you. Oh, I enjoyed it.
You like to cook?
Yeah, you know, I have nobody to cook for, so that's it. It gives me a chance to do like I used to do, you know, when I had all the family. And besides, it worried me because I began to hear from my friends, and now I've been friends for a long time, my age, you know, and they'll say, I don't know how to cook anymore. I can cook anymore. I forgot, you know, getting how to cook. Yeah. You know how terrible that would be. I say to myself, you're not going to forget, buddy. You just keep cooking.
And you invite people over and keep practicing.
Yeah, sure I do. On Christmas Day, I'm going to have the Campos family will come over, and these two boys are going to try. That's going to be for the evening. You know, like after.
Your husband's using this camera on them retarded.
See, it was Kim. Say something. Sister Vicky.
I have something in the house.
Anyway, when Sister Carter came here and she got baptized, things of that sort. But she'd call all the time, and she'd say, "Well, I know Sister Carter can't call, but I can call and talk to you." So she'd update us what was going on.
So fun.
These are good boys. These are my boys. I'm going to have 2 more boxes to come upstairs, please.
All right.
Thank you.
No
Yeah.
more boxes. Closet.
Is Elder Cole and Elder West?
So the boys out there too. But I've got boxes everywhere. Out of my kitchen. And I was trying to get the house all cleaned up before we got here. So my carpet hanging is not in spot. My coffee table is a lot over on the just missing.
That's right, man.
This stinks. I remember seeing you.
Right? What is he?
Up. He'll be crabby. I'll tell you.
Well, you don't need to go.
But I want you to come in my house even if it is not quite pretty yet.
We don't care what your house
She's got so many people she wants to visit.
is. Kim and the elders. Kim,
Hi, Tony.
where's your companion at?
My companions are right there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Marjorie Lane.
She said, "Have you seen Sister Vicky yet?" I said, "She was saying, well, you better see her before you leave. You can't go without her."
So, there's our picnic table we sit at, but it's not usually this way. We spend a lot of time out here. No, we do. You'd be surprised. We do scripture chases. I get my lessons, even though I've been a member for over a year. I still have questions. So we go searching for answers. Have a ball. We eat out here in the summertime, and when it's not cold, we eat out here. And then that's where Anthony brings all these children that mother needs to explain things to because their parents won't. He's still smoking, but that's okay. Bishop and I talked about it. I'm just supposed to be there when he falls. Kills me, but okay, I'll do it.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to show you something. We have a card for you.
You do?
Yeah, come here. It's in my house. Because we wanted to, we kept one after you.
Dad. Yeah, this is my dad, and that's my brother. My brother served his mission here.
Oh, wow.
The stake center here,
When did he serve?
and this is the construction. Now, who is this?
This is Sister Tracy.
Hi there.
One of the 2 Tracys. And we're going to miss her a bunch.
Oh, is that right? Why?
She was my buddy. We just took Elder Bagley out to breakfast this morning.
Really?
Elder Bagley
Favorite too.
baptized Sister Tracy.
Oh, is that right?
Actually, Sulier did.
Celia did.
He was in on the service, but Bagley baptized Tracy and
Jeff.
Mr. Tracy and Jeff.
Yep. My mom, my sister-in-law, and my brother.
Hi,
Yeah, I met those two. Hi there.
Maybe I'll find me a rich Mormon man. Definitely gonna have to be a church member.
Well, isn't there a single adult program around here?
What, a singles ward?
Single adult program.
Oh,
Have you
yeah.
gone through things with Patty Hudson?
I'm not allowed to yet. Not until
yeah.
my divorce is final. Believe me, I've asked. I'm not one to stay at home for long because I'm a social butterfly, but
So, how long did it take for a divorce to be final?
This one's going to take a while because he's contesting it. Because I filed and asked for a shared parenting because we discussed this so many times that, you know, if it didn't ever work out with us, that, you know, we wouldn't do what his ex-wife had done and that we would agree, you know, to everything, that we would both, you know, share in raising and we would try to stay in the same town so it wouldn't be a, you know, a knockdown, drag-out fight. Well, unfortunately, there's never such thing as a nice divorce, and I filed it that way, but I...
How you doing?
Hi, Sister Carter.
Hello.
You don't need your coat on. Unless you go right down to Andrews, but I think you ought to stop for a minute and say hi. Look, wave at the camera.
Thank you.
Hey, Casey, this is my mom and dad. And this is my brother and my...
I don't want to
You
know.
make me happy when skies are gray. Do you like that? You never know how much I love
Want to see it?
Please don't take my shy away.
Do you want to see it? It comes on by itself. I was in the other room and I sneezed and it came on. I was like... So I
That's
just
how it
touched
gives
it.
the intro.
Check it out! The Pillows from Utah sent that to me. I called and talked to Matthew. It's broken. I broke the leash. Says, you guys are a little bit weird.
Listen, you like it?
Clap. Says, it keeps singing.
She likes flowers.
You like it?
Should have flowered you that before.
Do you like it? Yes? Look at her face.
She's not sure.
She doesn't know flowers, she'll pick flowers.
Smiling, huh?
Hey,
You can get out.
come on, jump out. Woo. Jump. The berry bush.
Hi, Sissy.
We're at the Levitt's home. Neighborhood.
Oh, my dad! Hi, Ian! You were gonna have some something.
Who am I looking at?
This is Sister Lovett, and this is Emily. Hi. Come in. You guys are on the go.
Raising kids is like being pecked to death by a duck.
Is that for a twin bed?
Kids for sale. This is Levitt home. We're making a...
No, you're not. No, you're not.
Where did you get the fabric?
That's what I thought.
How many hours did you get? Well, yeah, this is great. Chris or Corinne could do it all.
Money isn't everything, but it sure keeps the kids in touch. That's right. My grandma had one that said, "Use the cook and she'll cook yours." I always loved that one. That's cute. I love that one. It's such a beautiful home.
Thank you.
These are great.
Come look at this one.
I'm missing these things, and I'm gonna.
This one's great too.
Yeah.
So, what's the...
Has my mileage.
Read this off, so just in case.
Which one?
The bottom one.
I will not have a temper tantrum nor stomp across the floor. I will not pout, scream, or shout or kick against the door. I will not throw food around and nor pick up another.
Yeah.
I'll always try to be real good because I'm the mother. I got glasses. And then, are you doing this one? Dear Lord, if you can't make me skinny, please make my friends fat.
That's my motto.
And then this one says, for sale, one mother, cheap, housebroken, dependable, has high mileage, does overheat, needs body work. Call 1-800-NEED-HELP. I always think about the person, you know,
Yeah. So 337-1381.
It's Scotland Cabinet.
I teach it too. I don't work, but I don't have
Oh, do you? I have perfect. I have 8 that I teach out there.
I wonder how you sound like
Yeah, the little blankets in there. And this group has,
they're so
like 13 or
loud.
14. I have the older
Those
students.
kids in there every morning. I just want to yell down.
Also, someone else is teaching.
Yeah, we have another lady that teaches.
What she doesn't want. My dad wants to open a salon, and she doesn't want to have anything to do with like. She just wants to do hair and that's it, and I want to do it around.
He doesn't think that.
Yeah. So I found a couple places where
breaking this out.
I'm looking at right now. So.
And he said that the bishop said that, and I said, I don't believe it, because the bishop said no.
I know.
Unless we're like traveling home to God, he just would stop and get gas and say, yeah. Because we're doing what else just on Friday and take the check.
Inside me there's a thin woman struggling to get out, but it can't usually subdue her with, but I can be easily subdued with 4 or 5 cupcakes.
I know, it's bad.
Here, I used to see those big glasses with the...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are good. I love all your stuff.
I will.
You got a nice setup.
Yeah.
Looks so cute on you. And then each have the
It's
desk.
got big ears for my head. It's really cool because it's not ventilated very well. It has 2 little... So I have to leave these doors open tonight.
Cute. I should get big earrings. Oh, we didn't get.
I have looked all over for a 52 carat, and I am going to find
everywhere
one.
we go.
We were in Florida. We were looking for a 52
and Myrtle Beach
carat.
in the summer. Okay, that's okay.
Yeah.
Smile. That's right.
No, he's not going to smile. He's not smiling a bit.
I guess I get to watch. And my son that lives here, they're having one in May. So you're going to be one of these. Because I open the daycare or something.
Adam, why don't you ask?
That in the commissary, in the black box, you pick up, and you need to get that today for sure, so you can start keeping that on those new sheets. They're a lot the same as just the weekly ones you were using before. We're just not going to have any of the daily stuff anymore. So if you go ahead and grab those. Sister Johnson's going to do birthdays, so if you got one in January, why don't you go ahead and come up here.
Jenny. See up my nose? Yep. January. How are you doing, girly girl? Come say hi to you, babe.
The cake's maybe way later.
Got up to turn them on to see how beautiful the lights were. They were completely stolen, all of them. All of them. They took all our lights off the tree, our cords, everything, gone. Well, Merry Christmas to somebody, you know. I was not defeated. I went right back down about before we were
Some girly girls.
No, Elder Hunter's apartment looked real nice after that. But we're delighted to have another Christmas conference, and it's a thrill to have you all come. We feel your great spirits today. You're energized, you're ready to go. We have a lot of activities planned. It'll be a good day. Today we'll have a lot of fun before noon. And so Elder Numbers just went home, and so we're thankful to have you here.
There's my favorite lady, Tawanda.
Okay, Elder Wells and sisters, please welcome the Christmas conference. I today am the official officiator of the official Olympics of the official Christmas conference. Thank you. Anyway, but so as you can see, I'm the only one with a striped shirt on, unless you are Sister. Never mind. Don't listen to her. Listen to the guy with the whistle. All right, that's enough until we start the balloon pop.
On the same team. Hey, elders. Elder Hunter.
How are you? How is it? Well, I guess your mission's over, so I can't say anything.
Brothers and sisters,
Hunter, say your name.
My name is Elder Hunter. I'm from Idaho, Potato State.
All right.
Hi.
Everyone tie your balloons to your ankles, and when I blow the whistle, then everyone will be disqualified for the official officiator.
It is right there.
Tell them who you are, Elder Whiting.
What's that?
Tell my family who you are. This is for posterity.
I am Jeff Whiting, Elder Jeff Whiting, from Star Valley, Wyoming. Best place in the world. You guys said it right there. I need a string, please. Help me! I need a string!
Something smells. Something really smells. It's
Sister Carter, I thought you were gone. Are you gone yet?
Yeah, I'm here with my family.
Where's your family?
They're coming. They're making the cakes for Sister Johnson. This is Sister Johnson. She's adores. I love her though. This is my missionary companion. Another gardener. You can confess your undying love for me now.
No.
How about you, Elder Garner?
Hi. I love this camera. Give me a string.
As a team in this event. And once again, those of you who are not playing in the double trouble basketball
it's recording. Oh, it is. About going home, I'm not the one to speak to because I have till March 2000. But I will tell you this. I love you.
I love Garner. Hey, Peter. Hey, Petey. Hi. Shannon.
Hey, have you ever wondered what some of his tonsils look like?
There's the hottest man in the mission.
On your mark.
Sweaty.
He's hot in here.
Come on! My chief! Come on! Run! Go! Go! You're close enough! Go! Get out of here! Go! Just put it over your head and run. We lost.
You don't get the one you want.
Hey, Beverly! Back here. Wait. Devere. McGee.
What's up? Pick it.
Nice.
Ah, man.
Savino.
How you doing, family?
Hey, Igor. Thanks, dude.
Am I gonna be on TV? I saw UFO. Don't get your hand on my toilet. You tell Jerry Springer I love him.
There we go.
3. Elder Shaw and Elder Cannon.
What?
1, 2, 3.
That was 9. I don't think that was 1. Off another knob.
Okay.
Hello, Mommy.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Are all the cameras taken? No!
Who's in charge? Who's in charge here?
1, 2, 3.
Elder Jones, the last of them. Please. Are we done? I'm not.
Come around, fill their place.
Say hi to my family. We're going to watch Mr. Snyder and Mr. Greg Collins for Mulestein on Sunday.
Oh, no.
Hey, say hi to my Elder Jeanette is so dang funny, Dad.
There, yeah.
This is Elder Jeanette. This is Elder Shaw. This is my dad.
How you doing, Bob?
We call him Igor. He calls me Abby.
Abby. And I like Elder Shaw. Another Terry Carlson.
And this is my mom, I'm Elder. She can give her a hug.
Right out the other side. Your husband likes it.
Yeah, she's my parents. These are my parents.
This is what you remind me of my good friend Nancy Russo.
My brother's over there.
That's your dad?
That's my dad. This is my dad, Elder Cannon. This is my dad. Elder Cannon and I were skating for the MTC.
Well, yeah.
On the way out, that is.
It's almost touching. Hi, kids. How's it going, family?
This is Elder Cannon. Elder Cannon came out with me.
Hi, Mom.
You can give him a hug. This is Elder Hunter. He's crazy Elder Hunter.
You better rewind that tape. Go back to
Came out with me.
Hello, Sister Carter. Did she ever tell you about her? Rewind that.
Hey, Dad.
Put that on slow-mo.
I missed that.
Dad.
Review the tapes for this one.
No, it was just the shake your leg and then body land your head. All right.
This is Elder Snow. Elder Snow came out with me. Elder Partridge was trained in Marion.
Marion.
Okay, can I turn this off a second?
No. This is Elder Vesey. Elder Vesey's incredibly
Carter family?
the next general authority.
Really? Yes. As long as she's inspired, making all the calls for the church. I'll try again, man. Right. There you go. It's easier with the
Hey, Dad.
There you go. Oh, this is the one. The penny. Get this. Oh, no. Primary class, I love that one. You want me to do this one? It's gone. It's in the tile. It's behind his ear. Oh my God.
That's good. They're in Marion with me. Which one? Hey, Dad. Elder Manuel.
Hey, Elder. What's your name again?
Ken.
What? Cannon, you're on my list because you owe me a penny. This is ridiculous. Sister Carter.
Yeah? I know. Come on down here.
Sister Carter.
I know.
The Malarettes, we need to get out of here.
I know, but we're planning to leave that too. We're all right.
No, well, we gotta eat.
Tiger.
We're gonna have to eat someplace.
Little Tiger. This is my dad.
How you doing?
My mom.
How are you doing?
That's my dad, and that's my mom.
Hi, Mom and Dad.
Sister Brimhall and Sister Beauty.
Snyder.
Sister Snyder all earlier. You'll come on over. So fun. Hey, Elder, say hi to my family. That's my mom and dad. Elder Wilker. Did you get the battery back from Elder Hastings?
No.
Elder Hastings has your battery. Thank you, sir. Wait.
That's for Elder.
We get this?
Is that too big? If it is, I can just mail it.
No, it's going in the totes. That's for Everton.
Oh, okay.
See,
Who is that from?
Is he? Heavy?
yeah.
See it? And I'm going to be talking to you soon.
He'll see you before you see him.
He will, won't he? I better hear from him before I get home.
Like all the others send money for Christmas?
Yes, send some money and take care. Yeah. Are you guys taking up?
Yeah.
Are you going to?
Yeah. No, we're going to go to Arnold.
Oh, we talked to him before.
I'm gonna have to do that. I know. You know the log ride?
This is my dad. That's my mom.
These guys are cutting. They're cutting, guys.
Hey, we got cutters.
Sir, we've seen you before. I've got videos of you and photos of you. So many.
Twin brother. This is my nephew.
This all the greetings are in the back, huh?
Hello.
So funny.
Hello, Sister Carter.
Hey, Elder Cole.
Yeah.
Who's going to take the pictures of the president getting his thing? Huh?
I don't know.
Am I going to get a copy of that? Am I going to get a copy of those photographs?
I'll take some.
Huh? You got? Will you? You make sure? You got a camera?
Yeah, I have a camera.
And you'll be able to take care of it.
Elder Jones,
You have our address?
Your address?
Yeah. How are you going to get them to us?
I can give you
She will give the address to me. I will develop the pictures and send some to you.
Do you need money for that?
What?
we need money. Dad, you need to tape it in.
Well, I want to get that on film, so make sure that I get it.
Hi, how you doing, Sister Carter?
Jones, get out of here. I've seen you before.
What?
I've seen you before.
No, I'm going to stand right here. No.
I'll let you get it. How you doing?
Very good. This is the end of the line. Nope, there's another elder coming through the end.
I'm up here.
The end of the line.
This is it.
This is it.
Yep.
The last shall be first. Or the first shall be last. What is it? How does that go?
First should be last. I don't know. Yeah, you got it right. You got it. Last should be first. First should be last. Last should be first.
Okay.
She's tired.
Can you smile? Can you smile? Huh?
Look at her smile.
this is going to have special effects with the fog. I got to find the box because I got more film in the box.
Look at cute Donna's house. There's my mom doing the dishes.
As usual, you know.
Are you like getting a close-up of that picture?
What picture?
The pretty blue plastic.
No.
Tupperware.
This is our blue.
That's Tupperware.
This is, and I was saying, this is what I look like when I wake up in the morning.
Now get the cabinet again. That's Whitney Store Red.
Oh,
wait.
Oh, yeah.
Here.
It's actually a little different.
A little lighter.
Whitney Store Red.
And how did you get the color? I mean, how did you take a piece of the cap?
There was a piece of
In the
wood over
basement.
there with the paint on it, so we just took that in and they computer matched
Don't
it.
move too fast.
But they were off a little bit. It's a little lighter.
Well,
There's my dad. You probably have never seen him.
And ours is covered. It's
You know
covered
when
in
people
white,
have done that
so-
to the camera? There's Tony and Michelle.
This room
Where's
is
Cheyenne?
Walk in and just show them
She did stenciling and
Well, I
Christmas tree.
What do you do there?
Here's Cheyenne. Get her by the tree. That tree's so pretty.
Here, say smile. Smile, say guys. Hi.
How beautiful the tree is.
Oh, I love you. You know, forget this.
That's the house on Mountain of the Lord. Out the window, and then he joined her singing, and that's how they met. That's, I guess, was her parents.
Follow Ted.
stayed for a few weeks with the Winnies at their house, and then they came out here and stayed at the Roy Farm. And as the Saints came in from New York, sorry, they, for the most part, came and stayed here in barns, shelters. They put up cabins, and so for a long time, for the first, probably the first 6 months or so, most of the Saints were right here at the farm. The original Chillicothe Road, if you look up, you can kind of see slanting up there's a dirt road. That was the original Chillicothe Road. Joseph and Emma came in on the sleigh. You'll hear about the story later on today, but this is where they came in. And I don't know too much of the history, but in that book you'll read that one of the appearances of the Savior was here at the Roy Farm. So, and several of the sections of the Doctrine and Covenants. I meant to bring a little sheet so I could show you which ones, but yeah, several of the sections of the Doctrine and Covenants were given here. Yeah. So we'll just, there's no tour here. This is not the original house, so they don't do tours, but they keep the property kind of for those reasons. It's a special place.
But the church owns it.
Yeah. Yeah. No, our church owns it, and we have missionaries that live in here, service missionaries. And we camp here with the Scouts sometimes, but I've been here camping with the boys as well. So, okay, well, we'll go to the next place.
She must be a member. Michelle, I want that little dog. Still?
Yeah.
Now where are we?
Big semi coming, I'm not gonna go.
It must be the gene that he gets from you.
Uh-oh. We're losing it. We're losing it.
That's the Kirtland Temple as we're driving up the hill.
Videotape it, please.
It's just a bird sanctuary.
And this is the home that Joseph Smith.
This is?
Yeah. Yeah.
This is the Joseph Smith home. Just to kind of give you some
idea of how it started. So he lived with them, with the Whitneys in their house for 3 weeks. Then he lived out at the Morley farm for 6 months. Then he went down to Hiram and lived with the Johnson family for about a year. That's where he was tarred and feathered. That's where the Section 760 Doctrine and Covenants was given. When he came back up to Kirtland, it was about 1834 when they built this house. And I could be off a little bit on my dates, but that's what I remember. So this was the first house that was actually his that they had had. You know, they'd just been living with other people most of the time they've been here. Now, it's sometimes called the Joseph Smith Senior Home. I believe his parents lived here, and he lived here as well. I think the back half of the house was added later. We have members of our board who live in the back half. It's owned by the RLDS Church. And obviously they're doing a lot of work on it right now. So, but that's where he lived. And this is this cemetery right over here to the left is this original cemetery for Kirtland. Many of the early saints who lived here are buried here, including Hiram Smith's first wife. Can't think of her, Jerusha, I think is her name. The twins that Joseph Smith and Emma, well, they lost. I'm trying to think. She had twins that they lost. Plus, they adopted the twins from. I can't remember the last name, but you'll hear about it down at the Johnson farm. And the twin that died is buried here as well. So a lot of the early church members are buried in this cemetery. Okay, what I'm going to do next, it's not all in order, but I want you to see some of these places, and I want to save the temple and the Whitney store for last. So I'm going to take you down through Kirtland, and on our left you'll see Sidney Rigdon's house and Hiram Smith's house. They'll tell you about it at the Kirtland Temple. I'll kind of point. Then I'm going to take you down and show you the rock quarry where they got the stones for the temple. And then we'll come back up to the temple.
Okay.
All right, so just follow us. Sorry about that. I pulled out in front of that truck. I didn't realize it was going to be quite so slick.
Oh, that's right.
Youth speakers that are kind of popular at the church. There's a guy, Mike Christensen, and another guy, Curtis Castillo. We were here last summer for youth conference. I brought them down here, and one of them slipped and fell. So we'll be careful. It's only about 50 yards over this way. It's not deep snow.
50 yards? Here's the pioneers trekking through the snow in Kirtland, Ohio. Smile, Sister Pioneer. As we're walking back into the woods to the quarry. There's the pond. There's two pioneers struggling to get through the snow that's up to their hips.
No, we just have slippery, look at, no traction shoes. We both have the same kind of...
Well, you can step down there, and you can kind of see the whole way around. I think so, yeah.
Can you see, Mom?
Can't. Yeah. Now straight. You step right here. I'll hold your hand.
No, I think I'll stay here.
You ever get back up? Still into it. Still into it. Get a little flop vertical.
Don't get a shot from down here.
As you're filming,
Okay, I think this is working here, but you can kind of see where they drill down and then use dynamite to cut the stone. And you can see it more down here. And if you go back around here. Hello! This is the first time I've been down here with snow. But it goes all the way down past Tony here. All the way down. So this is where all the stone came from that they used to build the Kirtland Temple. Say hello, everybody.
Hi.
Hi.
Is there a fade button on this?
I don't know. Just press it.
There's the star of the show.
It's the visitor center, Kirtland Temple. Sister Carter, and then the temple itself with the families walking across the grounds.
I like how they said in the video that it said that there are places to divide off with the curtain.
Somebody's going to stop, I'm not sure why, but anyway. We're at the new Bay Whitney home. We just seen the video. And now we're going to go across the street. And you can see the temple there on the hill. And that's the Whitney store, which we're going in a minute. Wilford Woodruff, the first schoolhouse, the first meeting house, the church. And we're now going into the store.
Again, this is a restoration here of the store. The basic building was sound and has not been altered in any way. You'll notice that the floors on this level have been replaced because of the traffic we have here and the deterioration. But upstairs, all the floorboards you see there, that's all the original boards. When we go upstairs, you're going to be walking on the same boards that Joseph Smith and Emma walked on. The doors across the front, that's all original. The basic structure is pretty much sound. Now the church has had to do a reconstruction, rebuild the fixtures and some of the walls to bring it back to its original condition. You will see a lot of sugar, imported sugar from the West Indies, molasses, rum, raisins, salted fish, things of that sort, things that they would not normally be producing here of their own
Room.
So they left in the late fall of 1838. They were to go to Far West, but when they arrived at the Mississippi, here were all the Latter-day Saints coming out of Missouri, across the Mississippi, so they didn't get into Missouri. They settled in Nauvoo. There was a bishop there. And
this is the kitchen area the prophet and Emma used for several months while they were living in. And these are all areas or things that have been returned or purchased to fill here, but this is the floor, the fireplace. Bedroom. Rope springs. Cradle. This storeroom and what?
this corner is flax growing in the area to make linen, maybe playing with the children, reading, spending, and entertaining visitors and guests. Incidentally, the furnishings that we've seen in the building are of the period, but they're not those furnishings that Joseph Smith and Emma had. Those were long since lost and gone. There's one exception. It's believed that the table here is the table that was in the store and used by Joseph Smith and Emma. When the church acquired and restored the building, the curator of the Western Reserve Historical Society Museum in Cleveland came out, indicated they had a table that they had traced back to the store for that period of time, believed that it was appropriate that it be here, and they put it on permanent loan here, and that's the table. So that's the table it's believed they used. They would have entertained visitors and guests. More significantly, this was Joseph Smith's office. He had his desk here. He worked in this room and at the table. He called this room his translating room. You read in his journal, he'd say, well, I went to my translating room and did such and such. This is what he was talking about, was this room that you see here. He was working on and completed the inspired translation of the Bible while they were in this room. It was completed in July of 1833. Sidney Rigdon had been his scribe on that entire project, starting then at Fayette when Sidney Rigdon went to visit him there. And at each place, Sidney Rigdon would move with him to work as his scribe. He completed that work here.
Joseph Smith added another scribe while they were living here in the store. Frederick G. Williams worked as his scribe here also, although I think he was mostly taking down other revelations and correspondence for Joseph Smith. This is the room that Joseph Smith came to hold meetings and councils of the church. It's the room he came to receive revelation from God. More revelations that are in our Doctrine and Covenants were received in this room than any other place in the church. 17 sections of the Doctrine and Covenants were received here. Now you're going to ask me which ones I'm well, I'm going to tell you anyway.
I just wanted to ask you, you probably said that and I didn't catch it, but how long did he live here?
18 months.
18 months.
They moved in September of 1832, and they completed their new house up there by the temple, and moved in there in about April of 1834. There were 18 men called to come to the School of the Prophets. The School of the Prophets met for about 3 months. From January 22nd was their first meeting, and their last meeting was on April 13th, 1833. They did not meet in the summertime in their schools because the men were busy getting in crops. Some went off on missions during the summer. They started another school when they completed the new schoolhouse up by the temple, a much larger building, so large that it could hold as many as 150 men. That one was known as the School of the Elders. It was a much broader curriculum. They studied a lot of other subjects. Here, Joseph Smith was the teacher. The only subject was religion. That school up there near the temple only met during the winter time, and then the following year, in about December of 1835, January 1836, they began meeting in the upper floor of the temple. Section 95 calls that the School of the Apostles, although Joseph Smith's account usually still refers to that as the School of the Elders. But what was the School of the Prophets all about? What was the significance of this little room here? You get a sense of it by looking at the revelation itself, section 88 of the Doctrine and Covenants. It's in the last 14 verses of that section, starting with verse 128, running through the end of 141. I'm not going to read them all, in case you thought I was, but I'm not. But I'm going to refer to a couple of 2 or 3 of them. I think you get a sense of it. It says, this shall be the order of the school. He that is appointed president or teacher, now that was Joseph Smith here, says, he shall be first in the house of God, in a place that the others may hear his words carefully and distinctly, not with loud speech. So he came into the room first. The other 18 men waited outside. They weren't coming yet. Do you notice what the Lord called the room in that house, in that verse? If you are, you're one of the very, very few that picked that up, so don't feel bad that you missed. I'll read it again. Therefore he shall be first in the house of God,